On July 29, 2023, a baffling item appeared on Greenhead Ocean side in Western Australia. The item was an enormous, metal chamber around 2.5 meters wide and 3 meters in length. It was shrouded in barnacles and other marine development, proposing that it had been in the sea for quite a while. The Australian Space Organisation, ASA, was brought in to examine the item. They established that it was undoubtedly a fuel chamber from a space rocket. The ASA's space paleontologist, Dr. Alice Gorman, said that the chamber was predictable with the third phase of a Polar Satellite Send-Off Vehicle, PSLV, which is a rocket that is utilized by India's Space Exploration Association, ISRO. The ASA reached ISRO to inquire as to whether they had very much familiarity with the chamber. ISRO affirmed that the chamber was important for a PSLV rocket that they had sent off in 2017. The rocket was conveying an interchanges satellite, and the chamber was one of the stages that assisted with pushing the satellite into space. The chamber is accepted to have tumbled off the rocket during its send-off, and it in the long run drifted to Australia on sea floes. The ASA expressed that there is no risk to general society from the chamber, and it will be kept away until ISRO chooses how to manage it. Meanwhile, the disclosure of the chamber has ignited a ton of interest in space investigation and the historical backdrop of rocketry. It is an update that the Earth is continually being barraged with flotsam and jetsam from space, and that a portion of this trash can be very huge and risky. In any case, it is likewise a sign of the astounding accomplishments of room investigation, and the way that people are currently ready to head out to the moon and then some. The Chandrayan-3 rocket part found in Australia is a huge find, as it is the initial occasion when flotsam and jetsam from an Indian rocket has been tracked down in the country. It is likewise a sign of the significance of room investigation, and the difficulties that researchers and designers face in securely returning items to Earth. The ASA has said that they will keep on researching the chamber, and that they will impart their discoveries to ISRO. They are likewise requesting that the public report whatever other dubious articles that they might track down on sea shores or in different regions. On August 7, 2023, the Indian Space Exploration Association, ISRO, delivered close-up recordings of the moon taken by Chandrayan-3. The recordings showed the lunar surface exhaustively, giving a brief look at the difficulties and open doors that lie ahead for India's space investigation program. The recordings were taken by Chandrayan-3's Territory Planning Camera, TMC, which is intended to make high-goal guides of the lunar surface. The TMC is mounted on the Pragyan Wanderer, which is planned to arrive on the moon before very long. The recordings show different elements on the lunar surface, including holes, mountains, and valleys. The holes are especially amazing, some of them arriving at a few kilometers in measurement. The recordings additionally show the impacts of disintegration on the lunar surface, which has been presented to the brutal climate of room for billions of years. The nearby recordings of the moon delivered by ISRO are a significant achievement in India's space investigation program. They exhibit that India has the innovation and ability to arrive at the moon and investigate its surface. The recordings additionally give important information that will assist researchers with bettering figure out the moon and its set of experiences. The arrival of the nearby recordings comes when India is quickly growing its space program. Lately, India has sent off a few fruitful space missions, including Chandrayan-2, which effectively circled the moon and put a lander and meanderer on a superficial level. India is likewise wanting to send off a human spaceflight mission before long. The nearby recordings of the moon delivered by ISRO are an indication of India's developing capacities in space investigation. They show that India is reachable for its objective of turning into a significant spacefaring country.